My name is Richard Girvan, and it's my privilege to be the principal here at the Stephen Perse Foundation. I've been at Stephen Perse for 5 years. I came here as a schoolmaster of 20 years experience, and it's a fantastic place to be and to work.
I'm Matthew Rudd. I'm Director of Music at the Stephen Perse Senior School and Sixth Form in Cambridge. I've taught at this school since 1997 and more than 20 years of that as Director of Music. The news that we were first going to be given a Steinway piano for the school came as quite a surprise. We had a wonderful concert in October given by our music scholars, following on from which a very generous phone call came through from a benefactor offering to purchase for the school this brand new Steinway piano. We were not expecting something like this to happen. Things moved quite quickly from this point onwards. Keith from Steinway came to visit us in October. Our students visited Steinway Hall in January, and here we are today, completing the circle, receiving the piano.
The Stephen Perse Senior School was founded in around the 1880s, and it's been a part of the fabric of Cambridge as a city ever since then. It's a fantastically pioneering school, and we have students here from all over the world. Musically, it's a school that benefits from its location in Cambridge for performance, but also the rich heritage of Cambridge. But actually, it is the extension beyond the formal curriculum that is what's special about Stephen Perse. We're a pioneering school in many respects in terms of our use of technology, and one of the things that strikes me about the Steinway piano is it does what Stephen Perse looks to do. It takes what's incredibly well-founded in terms of its heritage and it stretches it using technology to the very cutting edge. And this piano will combine exactly that. It has that inspirational quality of being from a company of rich heritage, hugely expert in the production of their pianos, but it will also stretch them and allow them to take advantage of things that 100 years ago nobody could even have dreamed of, and even 20 years ago weren't even possible. And that ability to connect musicians across the world, to benefit from masterclasses from professional musicians, and to be able to listen to their own performances in real time is a fantastic advancement.
The Spirio element is quite exciting for us. It's not something that we had come across before going down this process, but already we're starting to see the possibilities that this might provide. In particular, I think the masterclass opportunities, the ability to link up with other institutions, no matter where they are in the world, and have access to educational masterclasses by the most wonderful pianists that there are using the Spirio system. In January, we had a fabulous trip to London to Steinway Hall. We brought our lower sixth. We have a very talented lower sixth this year. Lots of students doing A-level music, lots of music scholars. So we brought them down to Steinway Hall for the day and had a really terrific day there. We looked at the showrooms, we looked at the workshops, and the icing on the cake was a masterclass from the pianist Martin Roscoe. And in addition to that, we had a choice of 3 pianos. It was quite a responsibility to choose a piano on behalf of the school, but all of the students were equally involved in that process. And we quite quickly settled on the piano that we would like and we felt would work really, really well for us.
There's no right or wrong answer here, so just make up your own decision and stand next to your favourite piano.
Our purpose here at Stephen Perse is to educate and to inspire, and I think a high quality education does both of those things. The ability to learn from experts from across the world that don't need to travel here to Cambridge in order to benefit our students with their teaching or their own insights. The fact that our students can hear from and listen to a performance from a world-class musician right here in our own school hall is something that ought to, and I'm sure will, inspire them hugely.
The piano needs to cater to a very, very wide range of abilities. So when we were choosing the piano, we were after something that would give us that immediate, exciting sound that comes with a Steinway piano, something that we knew would keep on giving for the most advanced pianists, but also not be daunting for the younger ones as well. And we're really, really happy with the sound of this particular piano. We feel it does everything that we will need it to do in this hall.
We've had a fantastic, with a very small, quite an intimate audience listening to our students performing for the very first time on this brand new piano. It was incredible to watch their faces as they approached the opportunity to perform on such a famous piano with so much possibility for them. And then we were able to benefit from listening to other professional musicians performing on the piano without skipping a beat. And the students themselves, you could see they were just lit up by the experience. It's going to be here probably for the next 100 years. And how many students will have that amazing opportunity?
We have 7 piano teachers in school and more than 100 students are learning the piano. But that's only one part of what we do. In total, we have 25 instrumental teachers teaching many hundreds of individual music lessons each week. So in this hall each year, we do a number of concerts. We have soloist concerts for every year group. We have a big autumn concert. In the summer, we have jazz on a summer's evening. We often perform at West Road Concert Hall, which also has a Steinway D piano. So for those that are playing concertos there, this will be a great opportunity to prepare for playing in that really wonderful concert hall there too.
One of the things at the very heart of our purpose at Stephen Perse is to provide access to an education for those children whose parents otherwise would not be able to afford it, and provide that access to education for students in our locale from around Cambridge, children who come from maybe a deprived or disadvantaged background, and for whom a Stephen Perse education can be life-changing and transformational. And that includes students who enjoy their music, who want to learn and stretch and be inspired to take their music to another level. During the concert this morning, one of our students is here with us on a full 2-year paid-for bursary, and that student was able to perform in front of the benefactor who's donated the piano, in front of the audience that were here. Bursary support here at Stephen Perse doesn't just cover our musicians. We want to provide access to any young person with talent and who's prepared to work hard and who wants to take their lives forward with a world-class education behind them. So we'll have students who won't just be studying music, they may be studying mathematics or science. It's that virtuous circle of providing access, providing education, supporting children to realise their potential. This piano is here today because of a very generous donation from a person who is a parent of students here at Stephen Perse. Rose Jiang has seen the benefits that a Stephen Perse education can provide for her own children, and she has decided to make this donation, a hugely generous donation, so that other children can benefit as our facilities are enhanced by this piano.
It's a great honor for me to donate a piano for Stephen Perse Foundation in Cambridge. Dr. Stephen, he is a kind person. I respect him. In my life, I faced a lot of difficulties, and lots of people kind to me and help me. And I have a very, very happy life here. I hope I can useful for others, so I donated the piano. The Steinway has a perfect voice and sound. I hope more students and teachers enjoy that.
We're incredibly grateful to Rose, and actually there is a long tradition of benefaction here at Stephen Perse, and my sense is that Rose is contributing to the continuation of that tradition. My hope is that her donation will inspire others to give, not just for facilities like this incredible piano, but also for bursaries and scholarships for the future. It is by that generosity that schools like Stephen Perse will continue to be able to play a part in the educational landscape, both here in Cambridge and further afield.